welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Hilk empath, and just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things. And today I feel pretty good. Trying to keep it positive, trying to keep my vibes high. Huh, Benzo? So yeah, I was playing with my hair because I'm right at that in between stage. It's about ready to tuck behind my ear, but not quite yet. I'm growing it out. And I was like, oh, evidently I'm channeling my inner Rosie the Riveter. It's funny, I got a rivet gun in my junk drawer too. Yeah, I was in the Air Force. You know, I kind of humanize that paradigm. You know, some people do. You know, some people aren't just like characters on a TV show. Some people have a vast spectrum of life experience, and well, more and more chiming in, sharing their tales, you know, finding more common denominators with other people that have had similar experiences with them. And Luna's in here. There's a couple fireworks that popped off. She got upset. I did find some tincture though. I should have gone out and got more today, but I shouldn't have to worry about it, you know. So I want to live someplace on a frickin' mountaintop where they're not gonna frickin' blow frickin' fireworks off, because it's stupid. Plus, look at Australia, man. Everything's burning down in Australia. People just play. People play with stupid stuff. They just play. You know, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about, is energy. Mom used to always say, use your energy wisely. What, you know, I didn't understand what it meant for a long time, and then as I put things together, like an esoteric Sherlock, I'm like, oh, it's dawned on me, is that we all have our life force energy in us, and I've always had a lot. I taught myself how to ride a bike when I was 4, and I just freaking would take off and just, and I talk to people you know, and hey, what do you know, and I was just this little goofy kid that people just saw walking down the street all the time, you know, because I had nothing better to do, so I was always looking for something to do, you know, and always going on all kinds of adventures, building forts, and freaking walking around in the waterways under the cities and things like that, looking at the world from a different perspective, and I just have an adventuresome spirit is all, and always use my life force energy to learn about stuff, you know, and just observe and just investigate as much as I could how things worked. I just always watched the inner workings of things, and try and help as much as I could along the way. The people who drop stuff, you know, just help them pick it up, you know. People, their cars get stuck in the middle of the road, just help them push it out of the way, you know. If somebody falls down, just help them stand, you know, just stuff like that. Just, if somebody needs help, you help them. And society started creating so many rules that all these laws just kept, you know, kept being made, and then people are just like, just living like this, just don't help anybody, just mind your own business, it's all about me, blah blah blah. And well, things are changing again. For that, I'm grateful. My energy, I always, you know, and when it would get rainy and stuff like that, and where I couldn't go out and use all my energy, that's when the trouble happens, you know. And I started thinking about it, and like during the winter months, that's when the trouble happened. That's when I was like, that's when I started drinking again after 13 years sober. It was winter, and I wasn't using my freaking life force energy in positive ways, and I got my feelings really, really hurt, and just kind of said F it. And then like the whole move here, it was the beginning of nothing turning out. And thank goodness it only took me about less than a year to figure out that if I kept doing on the trajectory that I was doing, that I would just die. And I wouldn't have to worry about anything, and then nobody's going to look after Mom, and that's not a storyline I wanted to make reality. So you know, we are the freaking masters of our own fate. I thought it was real weird. I don't watch New Year. I just was trying to freaking keep my dog from not having a freaking seizure or stroke or something from stress of the stupid freaking fireworks last night. as the rest of the world played and carried on like a whoop-de-woo. But I watched the afterthought of like the New York celebration. I'm like, what a freaking waste of money, man. There shouldn't, as much money as they wasted on that catastrophe, there shouldn't be any homeless anywhere, you freaking weirdos. And that Anderson Cooper guy, dude, if people looked at who his mother was and the kind of art that she did and put on the back of her wall and stuff, man, and people getting drunk on TV, and it's all so funny. It's also funny until alcohol ruins your life or kills somebody in your family, you know, and then you're touting it and taking shots on TV. What kind of low vibrational crap is that? That's more of the kind of stuff that we're going to see this year. There's no professionalism there. There's no standards or ethics or... What is that? It's just freaking egos just taking over. It's taking over. Because they're not using their life force energy in a positive way. You know who lose? You know what? I started drawing and doodling again to get it out. Because I'm like, I have so much energy and I got to find constructive ways to let my energy out. Might as well do it in a creative way. Instead of, you know, and then other dudes are sending people over to blab dag and freaking blowing more crap up. You know, just to prove that they can still... I can't see. They may not be able to see their wieners, but they'll still swing a little bit down there, you know. It's people not using their life force energy in creative ways, and they use it. Then when they don't use them in creative ways, it comes out sideways. A lot of times in destruction. That's what we're gonna see, and we're just gonna see more of it till people start standing up, going, "We don't want this. We don't want this. We don't want this. Nobody wants to live like this." I did listen to K-Potch's report, and he talked about some stats that I thought were pretty interesting about how it's the population numbers are declining because people are just like, dude, I don't want to bring no freaking kids into this crazy world, you know. And other people are like, you know, well, they have enough for whatever reason desire to keep doing it, and that's the only thing that's going to keep the human race, you know, that's been slowed down to a stroll going, you know. But I think momentum's going to pick back up here because the urgency's going to back up here pretty quick. And so I know people want to work, it's just such a saturated club of who gets what job, you know. It's always somebody's cousin or nephew that gets the position, and they're just as lazy as the persons that are already there. So as soon as we freaking, you know, get rid of all the nepotism and junk more, unless it starts to work in my favor, then I won't complain about it as much. Yeah, how's that? So I just think it was pretty interesting because I've been like having more dance parties and stuff in the living room, and because that's how I straighten my back out and stretch my back out and stuff too. I've lost an inch and 3/4 in freaking 3 years, and anyway, so that's my exercise too. We do stretches and stuff like that. Mom will chime in too every now and again, but looks like that tincture's working on Luna. There's only 2 of them, and I went out to freaking see if they're right here on the street because I was just gonna walk up and ask if they're someplace on this that I would just ask how many do I gotta listen to and how late do I gotta listen to it tonight, because how long do I gotta listen to watch my dog tremble? How long? You know, so you just let me know how many booms left are total, and I'll go ahead and count those off. And if there's any more after that, I'll be back. You know, and it's just people are playing. People waste so much money to play. I saw one report about the Bloomberg. He's just as gross as the Cox and all those old dudes that are just like, dude, just go freaking sit on a beach someplace and freaking let the control of the world go. Just weird. You know, last month he spent $100 million on advertising. Nobody should be homeless anywhere. It's just weird. But anyway, you know, there isn't a lot on the interwebs because everybody is spending time, and I don't got no family, and these are my family. They're all chilling. Mom goes to bed early, so I got nothing better to do, so I might as well share what I got and what I think about stuff here. Maybe one day it'll come in handy for someone. Who knows? Hope you have a rad evening. Peace.